Yeah, no, yeah, they definitely do. Like, they could have a good opening here, but you got to get past two dualies or on crossfires. They're inching their way closer. Jump is brilliant, but Demo still gets one. But at least there's this trade, and now they can accelerate into B, and Maris can plant.
Yeah, the real problem now for the CTs is already FAVBET looking to take this space. They're looking to get right up in the faces, and obviously for Jacob and Diha, they might feel a little bit under pressure with tension, but Jacob, great find. Diha as well, doubling down and gets his second of the round, and Apogee, what a retake. They lose those first two picks, and I'm thinking the space that's being taken, the early bomb plant, the lack of conflict on the bomb site beforehand, a lot of players on the T side are still struggling, kind of adjusting to this new angle. You'll see it, Smash. He does adjust in time, but it's not his first check. It's going to take a while for teams to get really adjusted to kind of this new position.
The issue you've got with it, though, is that if you're stuck there, you're stuck there, and there's no easy getting out, and that's exactly what's happened here. Yeki now walking just in the back lines. Prism's got no idea. Prism is a dead man walking, and then Yakov's just going to get naded. This round is basically all but done and dusted. And that is the danger with that new angle, is you're so committed into the fight, then your teammates feel like they need to help you, and it breaks the setup inadvertently.
Their CT side there wasn't perfect, actually. Their T side looked pretty good, but it was a pistol round victory. It was kind of some forced by shenanigans against Gun 5 that really helped them. I really like this Astralis stack. What has happened here? FAVBET. You send two towards upper, which is understandable. Was that smoke sent from FAVBET? Because if it was, that is a huge mistake.
This is going to be a very quick attempt at a retake. Yes, there's no kits, but there's a couple of pieces of utility. Jakob's being annoying. He's dragged tension all the way up the stairs.
Intention. He doesn't know he's tucked away towards this right-hand side. Molly on the back of the bomb side. Tension will find, but D-Head deals with Jackie. Marek's now the operative player, back of the bomb site, behind the Molotov. He's been spotted. We'll get one, but trade from Hypex is brilliant, and they know perfect information of tension. Apogee, look, you lose the force, but they win the full eco. That is crazy. Yeah, just enough. Because we know that Prism's got a decent amount of experience, but Diha as well now is just going to offer so much more for this Apogee side, and it can allow players like Demo, like Jacob, and obviously Hypex to be kind of the 3 stars. It felt like there was just too many cooks in the kitchen, not verbally and not kind of communication or strat-wise, but more frag-wise, that everyone was a kind of a crazy fragger. But Jackie's been allowed to fight and peek towards the back of the bomb site, as D has only gone 1 for 1. It's a bit of a disappointing round there. Clear lapse of communication. Prism, though, he's in a good position, but the flashbang forces him off the angle. He's currently trapped, but Bondic not silent with his intentions. 12 seconds.
They got 10 seconds, yeah,
just going to have to save.
This is my, to be honest, biggest criticism with Diha at the moment, and it's... I feel like that was an accidental bait, but I feel like he's set up in positions to get multi-kills, and more often than not, he doesn't deliver on them, like to the same level like you expected when he was playing on ENCE, even when he was playing on Monte for a bit.
Especially with the fact that Smash just isn't performing so well today. But as I said, I feel like FAVBET are such a confidence team. You know, they win the force, and I think everything's fine and dandy. They're really happy with how things are going, and then they lose an eco and everything goes wrong. But yeah, Marex, he's making a play out of kind of necessity.
And they've got no idea what they want to do. Yeah. And there's 2 players pushing pop.
Yeah, this is the issue. Now they've taken contact, they know that they're going to have to deal with these pop players, and in doing so, Diha gets a double. No trade seen from Tension. And Bondic, even if he finds this frag, he's going to have 15 seconds to deal with. And Molly's going to make things even harder. Bondic down to 33 points of health. He has to retrieve the bomb, but Demo just holding. Diha with a quad kill there. You can see it, and we will see it in future rounds. There will be rounds where Apogee, they don't have, you know, early util down towards A main, just instant mollies and nades, because realistically, you've never gone quick, so there's no point wasting that util. So I think if you want to change the pace, do it as a unit, do it as a kind of a full force. The issue they have now is it's a great setup in A main. Jacob will get the trade. Hypex holding from the bomb site. Nice find there. Tension with the P250 will get a kill, and with Bondic finding there, down to a 2 versus 2. The issue is Tension's got the bomb. He's retrieved the rifle, but he is being held. Great flashbang there to force Hypex off the angle. 15 seconds on the clock. Bondic now aggressing. Don't know why he's taking this heads-up fight, but he can just wait for his teammate to get off the bomb, which now he will do. This is such an awkward set of kind of kills and fights, but Hypex comes through. He finds 3. And this is the scary thing that FAVBET are going to realize is not only is this your map pick and Apogee are looking really good, but you're giving opportunities for Hypex.
They need train. Like the reality is they really need train. Apogee is so good on nuke.
Yeah, it's
FAVBET have been a little bit shaky on it. Here we go then. So Marix is out again. Break on the smoke. Oh, and that favors Marix. He just annihilates Deha. Jakob is there to trade, and suddenly the kill feed completely lights up, all in favor of Apogee. Marix this time had support, but Hypex has just pushed Ivy, because, you know, why not? Why not, Azurorpa?
It's because he knows there's no more pressure in A main. This is the issue that FAVBET are going to show, and every time they send Marix out towards A, yeah, they've got one player in Jackie just sat deep in A main.
Weirdly enough, these half buys have looked like the best rounds for FAVBET. Yeah. This is a crazy angle. Okay.
What? Marix?
What about this angle? This is unbelievable from Demo. And it really is a demolition job over towards the B ramp. And whilst there are trades, it's actually put it in a 1v1. Bondic can plant, but Hypex is quick on the scene. This HP that Bondic has will not matter because Hypex has got one shot and one shot only.
Yeah, the one thing that Hypex does have in his favor is he's got a full belt of utility. So all he needs to do is drop a smoke towards upper or a smoke towards ramp, molly towards upper, tap the bomb, and it's going to force a risky push through a smoke. I know he's got an AWP, so it's not the best of weapons, but smoke on the bomb now. Hypex still a little bit delayed. Oh, he spotted him. He's got an HE grenade as well. Molly on the bomb. He's just going to flash in the smoke. This becomes really difficult. Ammunition, the biggest issue now. In the Glock in hand. Well played from Hypex, and he finds him through the smoke as well. That is devastating. But again, as you recognize, Brandon, FAVBET, one of these closer rounds again is this half buy. But then the fact that they just allow Demo to find 3 without any utility, it's not as though they were blinded. It just shouldn't really be happening. Jacob fast here to pop.
Oh dear.
Yeah, bad spray there from Jacob. Elevated angle from Hypex though. There's so many players holding pop as well. He's got 2 teammates dealing with if Smash continues.
I'll tell you what, this half looks a lot closer if Hypex doesn't win these 3 rounds. I think it's like 2 or 3 rounds now. Hypex has just won single-handedly, and it's just kept Apogee on the front foot.
Ooh,
that's an important one. Yeah, and that's just completely individual. So this should be a 3rd.
Attention. Well, he was holding towards upper unscoped. Prism's now going to re-aggress. How many times are we going to see this aggressive push towards ramp? They are going to make their way down towards B. Hypex could have gotten the angle in time. He goes for a very difficult flick. He's now completely trapped. Hypex is one you're not going to win. At least you'd hope not. We'll find the first. 1v4 gone 1v3. He's very worried about potential flank. What is that from Hypex? Marix is in a perfect position to find him. Hypex 2 HP though. Time is his biggest enemy currently. And Tension and Smash. Yeah, look, they know how to play this one. Just play it passively. Tension sat in a smoke. Hypex needs to hurry things along. He has just gotten himself a smoke to work with, but Smash peaks the second he hears the drop of that utility. FAVBET, the second Hypex gets that second shot off, I am a firm believer he just wins that round. That is insane. Oh, I love this
It's
play.
the same setup.
Yeah, this time, but there's twice as many players.
Oh, yeah. Lovely. Good flashbang out of Bondic. Tension gets 2 kills. They disengage, and the pop players can get involved. Don't overcommit. You don't need to overcommit. FAVBET, this is getting a little bit dicey now. Prism has just taken all the space somehow, some way.
Brownhorse, is he going to be a flank through pop late, or has he moved to A main? And he's just playing passively. Marix, he's got to check this. Prism's just tucked away behind the smoke. Marix will find Deha though. Smash. Oh, okay. Very fortunate there. I think there is just enough time.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right. What's the plan here? Fast in towards the B horse, and then going towards pop. Flashbang to annoy Marix. And it sort of works. The distraction in A main is enough, but the rotations are all here for FAVBET. It should be cleaned up, but Prism and Hypex have both come in with shots, and suddenly Smash is the first responder from the B bomb site. Has to go wide. They know exactly where he is, and they're giving him the 1v1s, but Prism will hit the headshot. He gets free in the round, and Apogee, they've just forced back the issue and have now made it a massive problem for FAVBET.
But yeah, I think right now, Apogee, they're going to be in, what, 12-4, 8 opportunities with closing this out. Honestly, Brandon, however bad their T-side was the other day, I don't think there is a world in which they lose this. Like, 12-4, you cannot be giving this one up. Demo.
Well, they've already got more rounds. They've already got more rounds on T-side than they did against Monte. So, yeah, like, they're doing fine. They had none. So...
Nice spray there from Jacob.
I think they got one. I don't know. Like, it was irrelevant.
It was not good.
No. Yeah,
it just means that
D has done brilliantly here. Yeah, because what they've done is they faked out B a little bit. D has done all his lurk utility, and now they're so paranoid about it that you're going to be worried about what's coming out the other end of A main, of Pop. Molly's now going to force them into these fights. 30 seconds left is the danger for Apogee, but of course it's that man Hypex to do the damage. He needs to get rid of Marix at backside, and they've done exactly that. And with D had chiming in with one more towards Yeki, this one is all said and done, unless Smash can get all the kills. He's got the entire map one round in a clutch. It's done for. 13-4.
He's got 30 seconds. He's got no defuse kit. He might get the first, but Jacob will put this round to rest. Maybe not. Okay, 25 HP on Smash. He's only got about 25 seconds left now. If he wants to win this one, he's got 15 seconds to get all 3 of the kills. He doesn't have a single piece of util, but it will be ended out here as we do see Prism get that final. So 13-4, very dominant. Look, Brandon, we've had quite a lot to say about this game, about kind of our thoughts on Apogee and FAVBET. Well, here we have it. Very speedy from Apogee. They've taken full control of ramp. Already 2 rotations, though. We've got Smash already down. Same with Yeki. Great find from Yeki. Deals with Jakob early doors. Yeki again from single. And this is where the CTs, they don't actually need to force the issue anymore. They can just give up the bomb side. They don't have to look so hungry for these frags. I think Yeki's kind of improving that, but sticking around. Demo will deal with him, but a bit awkward. Tension is here in the vents. Demo needs to find him, and he does. 3v3 now, and there's still a low HP Smash. This is the issue I have, FAVBET. You do really well to get the first 2 kills, but instead of just being a bit more restrained, allowing the bomb to go down, or at least swinging then, you just keep yourselves too much in the fight. Demo has had an absolute stormer of a round as he finds the ace here. Apogee, they are in a 3 versus 5, and Demo just says, hold my beer. And like, what? It's insane. He shouldn't have even got the second. It was the jewelies of tension that I was so sure that he was going to get taken down by, but...
I just don't understand why you put it into a 5v3. Yeah, sure, Yeki gets caught off into a single door, but Tension's then playing 1 by 1, and then everyone just goes 1 by 1. Like, it's really frustrating to watch, to be honest with you. Because you set yourself up in a really good steading. We were going to have the talk that Yeki needs to play well. He does everything. He gets these 2 kills. He's even got a follow-up here. What more can this man do?
Yeah, but again, though, you know, you mentioned realistically, it's the communication that has caused FAVBET some real issues, and going 1 by 1, little mistakes like that, or I say little, big mistakes like that, when you're in a 5 versus 3, when you're in the pistol round, that can only be held down to communication. It's clear no one's actually said, look, what they're going to do in that scenario. Are they going to fight before the site is taken, or are they going to look to be more reserved? A lot of damage there from Yeki. Bonding only really gets that kill because of Yeki. So a 2 versus 2, bomb's going to be planted shortly. Apogee, I'll have that on their side, and Smash is going to be going for this peak. Hypex could find him so comfortably here. And there we have it. He does get the tag off before falling. Prism is 30 HP. Bondic, 1 versus 2. Not going to be easy. Great kind of bait and switch, though. Hypex takes contact. Prism swings out the smoke. Apogee, they do win that one. And with it being the force for FAVBET, Apogee.
I just think you want to get these individuals going. Like, Yeki, Smash need to just start getting active. This is how they feeling of doing it. And yeah, Bondic sets up his teammate. Smash will get mollied, but he's able to escape just for a moment.
Why have they let Smash back away? Why is Demo pushed through that molly? It just makes no sense here. Hypex has to find this kill now.
This only gets dangerous if Apogee can get in main.
Yeah.
That's the only consideration I have.
Jackie.
And Jakub can get in there. Yeah, Yaki's got to be really careful. He loves this angle behind CT vent, so it would not surprise me if they hard clear him.
It's a great reposition.
Tension's in a good position. There's that hard clear. You need to also watch out for Tension, and he's not able to get 2 kills. Prism would be on the scene, but instead it is Hypex who wants to just stick in the digits or maybe fake it out to grab a kill, but he can't do it. That's why the force buy pays off. They get proactive with it. They take the tempo of the round in their control.
Apogee could head back from ramp, just play towards A, and this would be a perfect round to do so. There is only one defender on the A bomb site currently. They are going to be going into Tension, but Tension, he's sent the flash. He's given away his position now, and Prism needs to deal with him. There is a slight opening for Prism. He can get himself out of here. Sat in the smoke. Bondic now maneuvering. Tension needs to keep himself alive. Bondic steps from A. Bondic goes 1-for-1. Prism eventually gets the retrade. Diha finding Tension. Smash.
Oh, that's the
bomb. That's the bomb, yeah. At least they've got a smoke to work with. Disadvantage to FAVBET here. And it's now the hero of last needed in this one.
Well, they know he's here, so yeah, he can just grab the bomb. Hypex doesn't have armor in this one, which is a little bit scary, but he's able to grab the bomb and get out. So unfortunately, all the praise we give to FAVBET for them forcing the issue and winning, it isn't backed up by doing it in succession. That is something that they've struggled with all throughout this series, and I think Smash isn't even going to walk away with an MP9 here. Because maybe he'll scoop up the AK. Remember, Hypex, no armor, no problem.
Doesn't really hold a candle to the AWP or the M4. Oh, okay, this is where Hypex, he's got this information. Tension is just holding him right now. Great shot from Hypex, and now we can save the AWP. Even 1 out of the remaining 6 rounds on the T side of nukes. Very, very good, especially when you take into account how difficult FAVBET have found their T sides on nuke as of late.
Oh, no. Yeah. They just wait for the smokes to fade, and Marix is just out in the open. Maybe Tension can get something, although he gets pre-aimed by Diha and then dinked. It's a little bit misleading, and Diha comes off worse for wear, but it's still, look, this player advantage for Apogee, and yet again, it's just this consistent conditioning. We're going outside, we're taking the space at range. Under Heaven, you got to watch it.
Yeah, I'm really liking this. It just forces space away from kind of ramp. It means that FAVBET aren't going to feel comfortable taking lobby either because, yeah, you might have lobby control, but we're going to steal Heaven in the meantime. Nice find from Smash, though, under Heaven. I don't think he's going to be aware of Tension as well. Prism gets the trade, though, with Smash finding another. It's man advantage, and low HP for Diha still in the conversation. Demo can actually retrieve the bomb from safety, but he is now trapped in Garage. Diha needs to activate. He needs to take down Smash here under Heaven. That is his goal. Spots 1 will find Diha on low HP, still having impact. Reloading in the open. Don't scare me like that, Diha. 2 versus 2, though. The health certainly favouring FAVBET, but there's 18 seconds on the clock.
They got to go through the smoke. Yeah, that's unlucky.
I
felt like he had to go through the smoke and then maybe like to ramp. He said he's going to go up Heaven. Smash is dead. Don't make this scary. And Bondic does the right thing and just runs away. And Diha will do the same. And this one, look, you've got much better reactions here for FAVBET. You've got some really good rotations down Hell. You've got the boost up into Heaven for Yeki as he was on the A-bomb site. And,
you know, it's quite unique in the way that you don't need kind of the 2 smokes like you do on like the B-bomb site on Ancient or A on Ancient as well. You don't really need them for the site. It's more towards outside. It's kind of just wherever you want to go. But Bondic, nice find there onto Demo. I think opening duels has been far better here for FAVBET here on Nuke, and although they are still trailing, I think it is going to be a really important factor for their success. Tension finding with the AWP. Traded out by Prism, though, so a 3-on-4.
yeah, we speak about the conditioning, right? So now you've got Diha solo outside. So you got this double lobby push. I love this double lobby push coming in from FAVBET. This is an appropriate time to do it. Hypex is aware that there could be a player here, and him and Prism are just sort of vacating. But Prism's now walking back in. That would have been heard. And it's now starting to get a little bit dangerous. Hypex with a unbelievable one, but you still know about Prism.
Yeah, there's 30 seconds on the clock, and the issue is Diha, what can he find here from Heaven? He's being held by Jackie. Oh, missed shots from Jackie, but Diha's not perfect aim either. Prism with 29 seconds on the clock. I think he has been heard, especially with Marix maneuvering down the vent. Great decision from Marix. Prism, knife in hand, needs to get his gun out shortly. Marix, great info here. Prism not even going to clear it. Marix. Jackie can rotate down. There's nowhere safe for him to plant. Oh, Prism, he's gotten off the bomb. Jackie, we're going to swing on the plant? Well, just leave it to Marix. Well, round will go the way of FAVBET again. Jackie's going to go searching. Oh, can spot him. Prism, why have you peeked? There was like 2 seconds left. You could, there was no way you were dying. He's now only got 950 to his name.
As long as you don't drop the ball on rounds like this, then FAVBET, I think they'll be really happy with how this has gone. And conversely, I don't think Apogee will be too pleased. Yeah,
I think that's all. It's all based on, it's all based on how well this game was looking for Apogee, though. I think it's all context. It's all contextual. If you said to Apogee you're going to get 5-6 rounds on your T side, especially with how poor FAVBET's CT side has, or their T side has been at times, I don't think they'll be too disappointed. But same does go for Apogee. The second half is both teams very much weaker sides. So actually, maybe things could be going a bit better. But positioning here looks perfect for FAVBET. D has just got a double. Hypex finds. It's a 2 versus 2. The bomb can go down. What has happened here? A lot of damage onto Tension. Aware that Marix is here as well. D had just planted the bomb.
You can't.
No. Prism's got a lot of information here. Great find from D.
No,
surely the weaker weapons can't prevail. With the kill from D, he takes all the contact away from Jackie. And now this is where Tension needs to go huge, but there's a molly now at his feet. We'll just smoke the Molotov, in fact. Not my favorite decision, but it allows the CTs to head in now, but Jacob gets the double. What are we watching here, Brandon? That's now the second full eco. Early aggression here towards ramp, of which Hypex gets one. Smash is ready and waiting, though. Smash finds another.
Nice.
Yeah, look, I think a 7-5 is a fair assumption of how this game should be. The setup is still really good, but Jacob retrieved the bomb. Jackie free kill. Oh, okay, maybe not. Jacob, he's got a 1v1 on the A bomb site. Yeah, he's going to just plant backside. He can get the bomb down. Oh, Jacob, give this one a good go. Punish them for their lack of discipline. Well, Marix finds it. Never mind. But again, FAVBET, they win the round. They should have done. Jacob had a chance, though. He was given like a 33% chance once that bomb goes down.
The fact he's able to isolate a kill.
And I mentioned Marix because he has yet to kind of shine in the series. Hopefully that does change, though, because I think we all know what a player Marix can be.
Prism? Hello?
Headphones on?
Headset disconnected? What on earth is that? He just didn't react to them at all.
FAVBET must be thinking, what is happening? Why are they so late to come here? Jacob? Honestly, maybe the headsets are just broken for all the Apogee players. Seems like he was pretty late to react to that as well.
You can't make the money with the Galil.
You can't get the kills with the MP7. See, that's the...
Yes, you can. It's good. It's good. D-Hut, I'm scared for you, my friend. Never mind. Why on earth would I be? He gets the first. Oh, and the second.
The fadeaway kill. Lovely stuff from D-Hut. Jacob looking to aggress. Jacob finds Marix. Wow. D-Hut's still here. He's dealt even more damage. There's going to be a lot of reliance on Jackie's MP7. Low HP, though, for D-Hut. Jackie will deal with him. Hypex. Don't scare me like that. I always feel like a scout no-scope through a wall on nuke.
Oh, no, they're overcooking it. Oh, they're overcooking it. They dropped the smoke on B. Now they're going back up towards A. Jakob is still here. Hypex hasn't seen anything. They haven't heard the bomb plant. Bondic overwhelmed. This is worrying.
Yeah, at least Jackie is the one with the bomb. And he's still going to take use of that smoke. Not fading yet, but it will be soon too. Let's see what this MP7 can do, because he's in a 1 versus 2. There's a smoke on Jacob. Hypex could just get close and stick the bomb. Jacob's now on the bomb site. We will see that smoke now. Jackie giving up his position, and Jacob, lovely stuff. What a round from Jacob.
Diha.
Yeah, that double from Diha was disgusting.
Oh, the double pumping.
If anything, this keeps Apogee, allows them to have rotates beforehand. But nice find from Bondic. Prism will get one with the gun.
What?
Bondic, okay, gets the kill. Jackie on the Mac 10. Demo now needing to do so much work. Demo in a 1 versus 2, but Jackie with a Mac 10 will find.
What?
I don't know. I don't know, Brandon. I don't have the answers. No one does. Why has he dived off hut? Just get the kill. Because
I know we're not there yet. Like they're gonna, it'll be 8-8. They lose eco 9-8.
I just think losing.
It's one of them.
I think just losing against that half buy when you've actually been given a lot of information beforehand doesn't really give me much confidence. Okay, well Demo's got all this information. He's just heard all 4 of them step and then heard them back away. But Bondic and Tension, it doesn't bother them as they deal with the A defenders, and Bondic gets another. Hypex rotate up heaven though to find 2. Demo's taken the space that's just been evacuated though by FAVBET, and this is going to be such an unknown. Needing to deal with heaven here. Bondic will goes into hut, but great shot there from Demo. It's all on Tension. The reposition from Tension should be pretty well known, or at least well understood. Smoke on the bomb. Tap as well. Tension going to be spotted in a second, and Hypex, nice shot there. Apogee, they find 9.
So that might be something they could look to address. We've got Marix in secret, which is why I'm mentioning it, because it's the first time we've had someone this deep invested. Out ramp they go, and Demo's overwhelmed. An important kill here for FAVBET, because remember, they've still got Marix down B.
Yeah, obviously Hypex has taken a lot of space here. And he will be able to give this information that it is the B bomb site. And actually, if Jakob is able to take contact, it just baits Hypex in even more. Look, there we go, completely unaware of him. Diha finds one as well, and it's on Jackie and Bondic. Bondic's now going to be making his way through ramp. He will get one. Jacob falling as well, and it's all on Prism now. 2 players, both have been chipped away at. Prism, freebie, and he knows where the last is. He's on the bomb. Prism, you've got a Molotov. You can just keep your gun out. But he goes for the molly. It's going to force Jackie into the open. And Jackie thinks he can escape the flames, but does fall. So Apogee victorious. I don't know if FAVBET are going to go for an investment again. They've done it before where there's only 1 survivor and they feel like the force is good because it can break the money. Yeah, I think for FAVBET, things have looked much better here on Nuke than they did on Train, but still doesn't mean it's looked good. Smash, though, we'll find one. Jacob. Nice trade from Jackie. Denying all of that. Demo, though, he's just able to take that fight with no swing. Oh, this nade's going to find Jackie.
What?
4
No
HP.
way.
How has he survived that? Tension deals with Demo as well. Hypex has taken up this space. And the fact there's no swing coming through after Tension gets that kill, yeah, he's going to have quite a while of jiggling because they are still just shifting towards outside. Hasn't checked outside in a while, so could go for the jiggle now.
Seen it now.
Spotted all 3, and he's sometimes in those moments you feel like you've got to fight your way out. Hypex worried about a late play through heaven, but with that molly should confirm. Oh, don't go up the vents, guys. Don't go up the vents. Okay, Hypex tucked in the corner. This could be it. He gets the first and the second. Tech 9 in hand. Again, Brandon, it's Hypex in the clutch. There is not much that this man can't do in a clutch. With a Tech 9, they just don't check him. And for FAVBET, they think they've just done the smartest play possible. Well, D has spotted us cross down secret, so let's path our way up to vent. But sadly for them,